Hi,
Hi, Krisha.
it's the Krisha and Frank Show.
That's right. How'd you know?
It's Thursday. Holy moly.
The days are flying by because Ash Wednesday was yesterday. I've wiped my forehead clean.
And you've got no...
I had to do special COVID treatment, I guess. They had to do ashes in a different way
My
this
church
year.
did too. It was very...
They used cotton swabs.
It was very... everything is very anti-personal.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Is that a...
I told the priest that I said, magicians have fake fingers. You could have gotten some fake rubber thumbs.
Fake rubber thumbs
put them
that
on the
light
end of
up.
and put them on the end of a broomstick.
Like a lightsaber thumb.
He said, yeah, but we still have to wash them all. It's cheaper just to get disposable cotton balls, dip in the ashes. And
It was a very nice service. My church had a very nice service, but it was odd.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Yeah. Well, this time last year, we were not in COVID land yet.
Well, we were. We just didn't know it.
Well, all right. But we made it. We were into Ash Wednesday happened.
Yeah, it was the week after my birthday.
And then, I remember Jerry and I went to the Amy Grant concert at the Tennessee Theater on Friday the 13th. And people kind of knew and were looking around. And then the Tennessee Theater said, everything starting tomorrow is canceled.
When Knox County schools went on spring break. And that was it.
It didn't come back.
Yep.
So I guess we're looking forward to that.
My whole life changed from that moment forward.
1 year anniversary. Is that what it was?
That's what
how
it
you
was.
mark it.
That's
that point forward. Huh?
Yeah.
How about that?
week after my birthday.
Yeah. Well, we should do something for your birthday this year.
Okay.
That's on March 3rd.
We don't have to. It's like Wednesday. I think it's the middle of the week. On a Monday last year was leap year, so Wednesday.
You and I went drinking on your birthday one time.
Oh man, that was fun. We did an improv show on my birthday.
Yeah. So it's been a while. But
we did go drinking on my birthday. That was so much fun.
You got me. First of all, you often get me out of my comfort zone. That's part of your.
It's funny. We've gone drinking twice on my birthday.
Twice? I only remember going once.
Because we went in Gatlinburg.
That's the one I remember.
Right. You guys came to Drake's and had drinks with me.
Oh, that was not day drinking.
No, that wasn't day drinking.
You had performed at the theater, and we came to have a birthday celebration with you, to have a toast.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. We can do that again.
Woo.
Yeah.
That was the fun one.
Well, you know what we can drink out of?
Our own mugs. I've still got my beads in mine.
Krisha and Frank mugs. And there's also Krisha and Frank. This is the only housewares we have. We need more utensils.
We do. We like some pot holders.
What can we make out of?
Some pot holders.
Okay, sure.
Sweet. I usually just use a basket. Anyway,
go to our website. Because
KrishaandFrank.com.
It has the Teespring link there, and if you want, I'll put the direct link for Teespring on there, and you can check out our merchandise.
You're so springy.
Well, I had another blue shirt ready for today.
Yeah.
But I saw what you were wearing, and I just thought
it wouldn't really have gone. Yeah.
It just occurred to me that if I pick out the shirts are on hangers, so this was supposed to be tomorrow's shirt. What?
Nothing.
What did I do?
Nothing. You did absolutely
I have a closet with the wardrobe, and I went to grab today's shirt, and there's another blue one.
And the Peep spoke to you.
Oh, yeah. I do look like a Marshmallow Peep, don't I?
Like a Peep.
I love Marshmallow Peeps so
I
much.
I know. You have for years and years and years.
Marshmallow Peeps are one of my greatest weaknesses. One time we were playing a basketball. I was working at K-Rock in the mid-'90s, and where Jimmy Kimmel had arranged us to play a basketball game against a bunch of short people.
Yes.
They were called the LA Breakers, and you can look them up. It's mostly little people who act in film.
Okay.
And they have a basketball team.
Okay.
And they beat us because we're terrible.
Not surprising.
And I, thinking that it would help me, we played in the spring. I brought a pack of Marshmallow Peeps to eat on the bench before they put me in the game.
Oh.
It was stupid. So, but I still love the Peeps.
Do you like the flavored Peeps or just Peeps?
I like the plain. I like the regular flavored things.
Yellow, pink.
Yeah, and when you see something that is Peeps flavored, like breakfast cereal or
you have Peeps flavored breakfast cereal.
I do. It's not good. I have in 7-Eleven in DC, they used to have Peeps flavored Slurpee one year, and it was terrible. It's just fake.
Right.
I like actual Peeps, which are marshmallows covered in sugar. And I didn't know that there was a shortage because I am a Peeps hoarder. I always have some in the house.
My stepmother does this weird thing where she buys a pack of Peeps and just opens the corner of it.
Because you want them to get staler.
And puts it on top of her refrigerator, and maybe 6 months to a year later we'll eat the Peeps. They're hard as a rock.
Yeah, I can eat a hard Peep, but I prefer the soft, fresh Peep.
Mushy Peep. Have you ever microwaved a Peep?
Those are the best.
No.
Yeah, and then to eat... Actually, you know what I shouldn't say those are the best. Those are not the best. Mm-hmm. The best is when you... So good. Toast it like a s'more.
Ooh,
have you ever done that?
No.
I
like toast a Peep on a campfire?
I might have, alone in the home, toasted one right over there on the gas range.
Really?
Oh, I took pictures. I don't know what I did with them, but
so cool.
I could probably find one anyway.
Oh, because it gets all caramelized.
I called it Peeps Brulee.
Oh, it's so true.
Then what you have is the combination of the crunchy outer crust and the soft, warmer inside. Yeah, you want they soften the inside and you harden the outside. Mm-hmm. Wow. So
but there was a Peep shortage?
I didn't know there was. Someone told me there was because I was at the club.
Because somebody gives you all the most important news of the day, which is Peep shortages.
Well, because I didn't realize it because I saved the Peeps from last Easter.
It's not like they go bad.
But here's the problem is I love them, but I feel guilty about eating them, so I just hoard them.
Okay.
I love them, but I for whatever reason, I don't eat them. I put them in I've got a box. I've got a sealed container with Peeps probably from this past Easter, 2020, probably some from 2019. And I think there might be some flavored Peeps in there too. And I was saving them.
Where are they?
On top of my awards cabinet.
Uh-huh.
There's if you can find.
Because he has an awards cabinet.
All right, it's a what would you call it? We can still hear you, by the way.
I know.
What if you see the award? You know, see the china cabinet with all my my prestigious awards in it. On the very top, on the right.
Uh-huh.
There's a giant Tupperware type thing.
Oh my goodness!
If I knew we were going to talk about this, I would have brought it. I would have gotten it for you. Why am I still here? I should be the one getting this.
No, it's fine. I'm climbing. I'm good.
Do you need a step ladder?
Nope, I got it.
Can I get you something?
Nope.
Are you sure you don't need anything?
Here I come.
So there's some other candies in there too, but there's easily four packs of Peeps.
I mean, we're going to talk about it,
right?
Okay, but...
So I was told there was a Peeps shortage, and I went to Sam's Club.
Do you feel guilty now?
I'm not going to eat them because it's Lent.
No, I'm saying, but do you feel guilty for, holding on to them?
No. My intention was... It
smells minty in here.
And this is mildly sad, but when Artie and Timmy were going to come and stay for a month...
Oh, yes.
My intention was to do Peeps s'mores or Peeps brulee with Artie and Timmy.
That'd be so fun.
And... So there's some other
Are those the flavored ones?
Maybe they're not flavored.
No, they're just different colors.
Okay.
Ooh, sweet tarts.
You can have those.
I don't want sweet tarts.
All right.
I don't like sweet tarts.
And there's some rando lifesavers in there. You can have those.
My breath is terrible.
So my intention was to save these for the boys and take them out to the campfire or the.
What is formerly classic? These are formerly classic.
Oh, so this is not even this. This is a bag of Hershey's Special Dark that somehow has gotten mixed up.
It says formerly classic.
Well, whatever we're missing a part. Oh. So this used to be the classic kit of mixture of Hershey's. So this is the candy stash, and I keep it out of reach, and I don't eat it because I feel guilty for having anything out of it. But it was for the boys for the summer. Well. So someone mentions to me that or I read in the news, whatever, there's a Peeps shortage, and I didn't know there was because I go to Sam's Club and they've got this giant 24-pack. It's like you would at Sam's Club. Everything's 3 times bigger than you would normally get.
Right. So you guys bought me some toilet paper.
I took a picture of this and I sent it to my Peeps girlfriend, which, sorry, my wife knows this, that Kristin Farley, the former TV news anchor.
She's wonderful.
And I share an affinity for. She's also really heavily into pumpkin spice, which I let her go on that. Unless I see something in August as pumpkin spice, I send her a picture. But in the Peeps, I sent her the picture of the Peeps, and she says, "Oh, I hope you're well." But I don't understand how she can like the fattening food so much, and still stay so skinny. Teeny. She runs. I guess that's what it is. She runs marathons and half marathons, and
if I could run that much, I'll lose weight.
I hate running so much.
I mean, some of my weight gain is the fact that I ran a lot in the last year and a half, and my booty muscles are bigger. My leg muscles are bigger, but it doesn't account for that. But yeah, I've never seen her out running though. She must not run the greenways I run.
Well, I assume she runs because she shows pictures on Facebook of herself after saying, "I'm going for a run."
Yeah.
And she's, and she's got the hat on and the ponytail.
A runner talking about running is like a CrossFitter talking about CrossFit. We all have to tell everybody that we do it. Because if you don't tell anyone that you ran, no one knows that you ran, and it doesn't count. We all agree to that.
Well, I could ask her. I mean, I can text her and ask her where she runs. Not that I'm going to reveal it on the show or anything, but you might be a good path for you.
I hope she wasn't out at 10 Mile the other day because they were cutting trees down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you know who else cuts trees down?
Who?
Steve at Steve's Tree Service.
Get out of here. Steve's Tree Service has been serving East Tennessee for over 20 years. Steve and Renee have a great staff of cutters and climbers, and they're all licensed, bonded, and insured, and they will take good care of you. And Steve is...
he's a unique, really cool dude.
Yeah. He's
Has he sent you any more 5 a.m. texts since you got onto him?
Usually 6.
Okay.
He usually waits till 6.
That's good.
But I prefer if you wait till 10. All right. So call 865-257-6214 for Steve and Renee. And now's a great time of year to take a look out there and check on the health of your trees before they all leaf out.
And that's what they're doing at the Greenway. They're getting rid of some low hangers before they leaf out.
Yeah, I've had a few, and there's been even just a simple snowstorm that we had. I caused something in the front to break. I'm like, I'm probably gonna have Steve look at that next time he's here. And a couple other things that just, I had my main problem taken care of, which were those ugly pine trees. But
now you're like, secondary problems, it's time.
No.
Steve's Tree Service, you can check them out on Facebook as well, and that's where you can find the videos of the really awesome tree climbers doing amazing things.
Yeah, the whole plan is to take the limbs down in a way that doesn't hurt your house, your fence. Quick note, I think it was 3 estimates.
Oh, wow.
For my tree job. Steve's being the third.
Yeah.
They had in the best.
And this was like before Steve was sponsoring the show. Right?
And they had the best deal. And one of the things they said, the first 2 guys are like, "Well, your fence is in the way." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I think the trees are going to fall down and crush the fence and fall in the pool." The first 2 guys said they were going to have to take the fence down to remove the tree.
Steve didn't.
And I mentioned that to Steve. He's like, "Well, what are they talking about? Are they going to try to get a bucket truck in here?" No. He says, no, that's not how you do it. We'll send a climber up there. We'll cut this down. We'll swing it over there. And then we'll pull this tree that away.
And boy, did they.
And everything landed exactly where they said it was going to land because they know what they're doing.
Cool. Didn't even hit Wayne.
Oh, you might want to go back and find that episode. All right. So thank you, Steve and Renee.
But speaking of trees and greenways and running, I mentally, over the last week, I've been ranking the greenways in Knoxville.
And when you say 10 mile, that means
that
it's 10 miles from downtown?
I don't know.
Because the creeks are called that. There's 3 Mile Creek. And...
Well, there's Third Creek, but here,
Third Creek.
This is what I'm going to tell you. I was house and dog sitting again, and I spent some time out on Third Creek where I was walking the
That's
dogs.
The name of a greenway.
Yes, it is. Third Creek Tyson Park, all the way to like Bearden area.
Oh, all right.
You know where like the soccer fields are behind the Armory, the National Guard area on Sutherland?
Oh, yeah.
So it's that's Third Creek.
Okay. That's where the croquet tournament is held.
Yes.
The Knoxville Opera croquet tournament is held on those practice fields, those intramural recreation fields.
So I spent quite a bit of time on Third Creek. In fact, the day that it was so sunny and beautiful and wonderful, when we had like 2 or 3 days in a row where it was almost 70, I got 22,000 steps one day because I could not sit still. And I started thinking about it because 10 Mile to me is what I call 10 Mile is from... what's the road next to Walmart?
Walbrook or Gallagher View or Walker Springs.
Walker Springs.
Yeah.
Walker Springs to like the AMC movie theater.
Yeah.
Theaters.
Now, it used to be Winsong and now it's
like the AMC.
Well, it was Carmike and now it's AMC.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's to me, that's 10 Mile. I don't know if I'm 100% accurate, but to me that's 10 Mile. Then there's West Hills, which is the other side.
And that's kind of where by the YMCA.
Right.
And my wife likes that walking path, and I think the neighbors over there are all upset because they're going to build multi-unit housing or something.
Get over yourselves. You live in an area where it's going to keep
You live next to an empty lot that's probably going to get developed someday.
And then I also have been over at Lakeshore Park. I've been hitting a lot of different places lately.
My friend Kira got engaged at Lakeshore Park.
Did she?
Yes.
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I'm talking about you, Kira, dear. Her boyfriend told her they were going there for a photo shoot or for a advertising client, and I guess they pretended. But then he did the whole proposal thing. And
is that recently?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Congratulations, Kira.
Yeah, she's been waiting for a long time.
Yeah, well, don't we all? Been married twice, still hadn't happened.
No, she's like 23, 24.
Seriously, though? I've been married 2 times, never been proposed to.
Get out. Why not?
I mean, a guy that I didn't marry proposed to me once, and it was really weird and awkward, but that's another story for another day.
Huh.
Might not ever tell that story.
I don't need to hear it.
No, it's really funny, actually. I ran away at Disney World.
Put it on the list.
I took off running.
Put it on the list so we don't forget.
Ooh, buddy. Anyway,
so, all right, so you're out there on the trees are down. Something's happening.
So, I've got a ranking system in my mind for where I like to run. And 10 mile is probably number 1 for me because it is flat, it is wide. And I mean, specifically during COVID times, it's a multi-use path. Mm-hmm. And it is people who work at Walmart, older people who live in the neighborhoods surrounding it.
Yeah.
And like younger people that live in the apartments walking their dogs. Like that's pretty.
All right.
That's your 10 mile.
Yeah.
Third Creek is where all of the really sexually frustrated professors from UT get on their bicycles and ride like they are Lance Armstrong cruising up a hill, who think that they look so good and they look so dumb.
With those short bike outfits, do they wear the full-on?
Just the everything.
Because you can wear regular clothes and ride a bike.
The flashy things and they got the rear view mirrors on their face.
You know what I mean? You don't have to wear a leotard to go ride a bike.
You don't.
You can wear regular clothes.
They're far too serious and take it far too seriously. But here's the thing. This is my bone to pick with that Greenway specifically. If you're going to be so dang fire trucking serious about, this is my new favorite thing, about your bike riding, maybe do the thing and say, on your left, when you're passing someone, instead of getting irritated that they may or may not walk out in front of you and make you wreck on your precious little $1,200 bicycle.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's a Greenway, it's intended to be for walkers.
Multi-use.
Well, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say the point of the Greenway is so that you can walk around town. Knoxville has built these greenways for the purpose of pedestrian traffic.
And cyclists.
See, I thought they had bicycle lanes on the street.
They do, but also like it's a big, like they've even got the little
Does it
sign.
say there's a sign?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Which is fine.
Because obviously I've never gone walking.
But you don't have to go
jogging.
35 miles per hour at 5 o'clock in the afternoon when people are out walking their dog. Like,
now, shouldn't there be?
chill.
Isn't there a something drome for bicycle people? I mean, there should be one.
Dumb drone?
No. I mean, there's a name of a thing when they have the Olympics,
Oh.
and it's time for the bicycle racing. They're at the something-a-drome, the heliodrome, or the velodrome, or the something-a-drome.
My dad is a bicyclist. People who are mountain bikers, like I don't have anything against cyclists at all, except the idea that because you're on a bicycle that you're more important than the people that are walking, that you get right of way. You don't. You don't.
Right.
Because if you're treated as a car on the road,
Yeah.
then you have to then acknowledge that if you're a vehicle, then pedestrians get the right of way.
And yeah, when a car should yield to a bicycle and a pedestrian.
A bicycle should yield to a pedestrian.
There's no question. Yeah.
And Third Creek, that doesn't happen there. That does not happen there at all. I got yelled at because the dog that I was walking was on a leash, and they're like, coming through. Because had the dog walked any further, it would have hit their bicycle. Sorry, didn't know you were there.
Do they have brakes on these bicycles?
They do, but man, they are hauling tail.
Well, are they racing? Is it a race?
For them, it's
Why?
a race
Why?
against their own testosterone.
But I mean, don't you burn? Do you burn more calories if you go slower or faster?
I really don't know.
mean,
And
come
again,
on.
I know I am bashing on some bicyclists right now, and I really don't mean to be, because I learned I learned respect the road and respect the bicyclist because my dad is a cyclist, and I rode the MS 150 with him when I was 12 years old, and it was amazing.
Well, they are trying to make Knoxville into a bicycle town because they got canceled in 2020, but in 2019 they had some like world
2018 and 2019, I went and watched it. It was awesome.
I mean, it's like a Grand Prix through the streets of Knoxville. They closed the city to make for these bicycles,
And it was really fun to watch.
And it's on TV. It's like they make it like it's a thing.
It was legitimately so fun to watch, mostly because there are guys on the back of motorcycles holding steady cams that are riding as fast as they can in front of these guys doing 50 miles an hour. And there's a guy strapped onto this motorcycle. One guy's driving it. The guy behind him is sitting backwards holding a camera. And they're like, whoa.
See,
all
I can think about is the person in the front, the first bicyclist, who is breathing in the fumes from that Harley Davidson or whatever.
Oh no, it's a speed bike.
I mean, the motorbike?
Oh, it
is it like a... What,
it's almost like
not a crotch rocket.
It's a crotch rocket.
But don't you still breathe in the fumes?
I mean,
I guess.
I don't know.
All right.
But then Sequoia Hills, Lakeshore Park, that's where the people who work out a lot and you would want to look at while they work out. That's where they go.
Because they've got everything. The makeup.
I'm seriously, like, it's so much makeup. But it's not.
Did you notice when we went to Ober-Gatlinburg, all the very pretty people who had for their
full face, like eyelashes? I saw a girl wearing fake eyelashes
skiing,
getting ready to put on some goggles and go ski. Maybe I need to step up my game. Maybe I need to lose weight, put on more makeup, and start dressing better because
Well, check. Maybe the makeup has distracted you from whatever else they have, whatever flaw they might have.
Maybe I need to step up my game. Maybe jeans and T-shirts and Vans and Converse aren't the way to go anymore, but I guarantee you...
Are you trying to meet someone on the Greenway, or are you trying to just run?
Well, I just bought some Nike pants at Goodwill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What are they like?
They're black and they're dry fit, so they wick away the liquid.
Are they super tight?
They're super tight.
Like the lampshade girls wear to Starbucks?
These are like, they're running tights.
Okay.
But they're Nike, and I got them for $6.99 at the Goodwill, and they are in condition.
Yeah.
I looked them up. They're almost $80. Mm-hmm.
Who died?
I don't know.
I mean, seriously.
Somebody got hit by a bike. They just ripped their tights off and took them to Goodwill.
Somebody must have bought those and then probably outgrew them and gave them away.
And some people are a little iffy on buying like workout pants and stuff at the Goodwill. But one, you wash them. Yeah. And two, just wash them again. It's fine. I don't mind somebody else's sweat. I ate somebody else's hair the other day. Thanks, Kroger.
She pulls it out of her chicken salad. Krisha comes to work with her lunch.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah. It was the day that I got yelled at in the parking lot.
Sits down at the counter, opens up the chicken salad, and pulls a hair out of it.
It was not my hair. Did I eat it anyway? Yes, I did.
That was the day. It's just like you came into the break room and you threw your stuff down.
I'm like, you're never going to believe what fire trucking just happened to me.
You know where I got that fire trucking bit from?
Where? I love it.
I'm not name dropping, but I got it from Jimmy Kimmel because he would, when we were K-Rock, have his children come in and record whatever he asked them to record and say fire truck at the appropriate time, and then he would cut it out to make it sound like his children were potty-mouthed and cursing.
That's hilarious.
So because he edited out edited it down to one syllable missing instead of three. Yeah.
Right.
So that was when you hear those old K-Rock tapes and you hear children cursing, know that he really had them say fire truck and then edited it down. That means it's time to go.
I can't suppress my expulsions anymore because my mic picks it up when it goes.
Well, I probably have to put a sound. Look at the spike you made. I might have to make a sound effect there. All right, wrap it up, will you?
Make a fire truck horn.
Audible.
Audibletrial.com/Krisha and Frank. 30-day free trial at Audible. You get a free download when you do it, and then you can say, I don't want to do this anymore, and you still get to keep the download.
But if you're like Krisha, you'll probably keep it because she likes it.
500th YouTube subscriber. Gonna get that prize. Gonna get that prezi.
Right. We will sign an index card.
Yeah.
We can probably.
We've got some leftover batteries from the mic packs.
I might have an old poster from our cave gig.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know if I still have any of those.
I think I have some notepads.
You know what we could do?
From an old radio show.
You know what I have a lot. I definitely have those.
Right.
We could go to Walgreens and print out a photograph of ourselves and sign it.
Oh.
How about that?
I'm sure people would love that.
Well, you don't get to choose what's in the prize pack. You have to take it.
500 subscribers.
Whatever we send you, you have to take it.
We're sending it to you regardless.
So if you want
have a bike messenger delivery.
If you already subscribe, you can't win. But you can get your friend to win
and say, hey, split the prize pack with me and take the good stuff.
You can rip the picture in half, and one of you can have Krisha, and one of you can have Frank.
What do you need? Can I get you some?
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with the Friday show.
Oh, jeepers.
Can I get you something? What do you need? I've got a whole box of tissues back here.
What's Uncle Frank gonna give you? Hey, get out of my tissues. Those are mine. They live in my
cubby. Do you need
cubby.
some water? What do you need?
No, I'm fine.
All right. I'm waiting on you. Oh my!
Hey, do you remember that day I found a dinosaur in my booger?
Yes. How about
my
you?
booger looked like a dinosaur.
Save that. Put that on the list.
You should put the picture up, right?
It's a good story. No, that show's over. We'll save it for tomorrow.
If people when you watch Pixar movies, and if you don't stay for the end of the Pixar movie, you don't get to see the.
You don't get to see the booger dinosaur.
That's it.
All right. I think it's a Brachiosaurus.